Hello YouTube, this is Waterdish 101, and today I have a redstone tutorial for you guys. And I love making contraptions, and I made a slot machine. So I'm gonna show you how to make it, how it works, and yeah, so this is just how to use it. You pull down the lever, pull it back up, and it will show you how many lamps are lit up. And if all three are lit up, a diamond will pop down and you will pick it up. And that time I only got two. So I'm trying to show you something that happens. That right there. That is what I wanted to show you. So that is caused by this winning thing. This winning blocks. 3 glass would make you win, and 3 green makes you lose. Any amount of green would make you lose, but all glass makes you win. So the redstone powers through and it would shoot up the glass over here, and then this would come in, and normally it would say that you win for a second and shoot out a diamond, but I made this little debug system that goes dun dun dun, and then it would pop out, and then it'd see if you win or not, because if this torch turns back off before this pulls out, then it won't light it up and make you win. So that's how it works, and I am going to explain a lot more clearly when I show you how to make it. Okay, so how to make it. First, you're gonna need some regular pistons, and just line up 3 like that on the ground. Make sure they are not sticky though. If they're sticky, it's just a mess. I accidentally added some sticky pistons into my other design over there, and it took me a very long time to figure out what was wrong with it. So right now I'm just measuring to see how far apart to place the pistons. You want to leave a gap right here, and then put 3 over, and then place your place other pistons right there. And then up here, you're going to want to stack it 3 high, and then the pistons go right here. And this is just looping up and down so that's in a circle to see who wins. And you want to fill up all of this. You don't have to yet. It's actually better to not fill it up yet, but I'm just doing it for measuring purposes. So now I need pistons pushing it down up here, across like that. And just looking at this, it looks fine. And so yeah, that's how that goes. And now that it's like that, you could just leave it that way, but now you're gonna want to line up your pistons so that the opposite sides are exactly on the same like delay. You want them to be off by 5 ticks. So this one and that one could be off by 0 ticks, and then this one could be by 5 ticks, and then it'd work perfectly. And so I like to make it so that this and that have a 5 delay because it's just easier. That's how I roll. So then the redstone, just connect it to each of the pistons, and if you're good at redstone, or you know at least like a little bit about pistons, just place it up on the one block above it. So there's a block next to it, and then you power above it, and that will make it work. And up here I'm just putting it on top. You'll see why later when we put down the redstone for the lamps outside of it. Now I'm just placing down this to lead it down to the ground. And so now I'm going to set this to, actually, never mind. I'm going to set this tick or whatever, these pistons to the same tick of 5. So you want to set 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, or you could set 2 and 3, whatever you want. And then you just line it up, make sure it's enough to reach. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, it will reach. And then up here, you want to do the same with down there. So this one will have a 0 tick. And just going to lead it down now. And going to lead it 1 away because we're going to put stuff in the middle. And actually this will work right here. So I'm just going to put this here for now. It may not reach, but it's easily fixable. Now you're going to want to do the delay, or the tick in between when it goes up and down. So you're going to want to put a piston, a sticky piston, get out some redstone torches, and have 2. So when the redstone torch pops over that one, it will go up here, light that, and then go over here, and it will take 3 ticks because we want it on a 4 tick delay, and this counts as 1, and then you want 3 more for the 4. And if it's not set exactly, then it will not work, and that's just how this machine works. It has to be exact or it will not work. So now that you have it like that, you're going to actually you have to change it like that. So there. Now you can see, and it's going to be really laggy for you probably if you have a computer, that this will work fine. It will push down and it goes through a multiple thing, and all purposes right here. So that you can see that there goes through down, and there are 10 blocks in there, which is perfect. I'm just going to turn this off right now, and the way that you do that, and it's also how I used it to turn it off over here, is just use a lever. You can do that, or you could just disconnect it completely. And so now that it's off, this will not be permanent. You can move it as much as you want, and I should probably not even have that there because I don't want you placing that yet. So now that you have this set, you're gonna want a way to get the redstone, the power through when it goes through the glass or the green. So I'm just gonna get out some noticeable block, probably black. This one seems good. And I don't need you buttons. And you're just gonna want to have a torch and line up the redstone so that it has repeaters on these sides. So once you have repeaters like that, every time there's green, it will light up this. So now I'm gonna get some black just to show where the rest of it is, because the green I use for showing where this is, because I just love the color green and it's my favorite color. So, and now black is what I use to show for the reward system and the lamps and lighting. So you do not want these to be attached, so we're gonna use repeaters. And this part is, you do not have to do it exactly how I do. I do this different almost every single time that I do this. So the first thing, you just want to disconnect them so that they're different. That one, I'm gonna put it like that. Do this any way you want. It just has to reach through to the lamp. So I just happen to be doing it like this, and this will actually not work because of a bug that I found out a couple minutes ago. So I'm gonna want to do that, and now I'm gonna do that. So this will work. And now that I have this, I'm just gonna connect it, and it's gonna go up to a torch, which will be right here. So first torch is done. Second torch will be right here. It actually does not matter how you place these torches as long as you could send a redstone signal out, and it's easier just to keep them on the same block area-ish. So now just gonna connect this side one exactly how I did it with the other side. For these two sides, you pretty much do everything identically. The middle one is a little bit trickier because you don't want it to mess up anything else. I'm just gonna set it today real quick. So then now you're pretty much done. If you don't want to have a reward system, then you could just end the video right here, because this is all you needed to know to make the reward system. The last thing that you need to do is put up a torch on the back of your lever, and then every time you pull down this, then oh yeah, I forgot I disconnected this. So when it's up, it's off, down, it'll go through, and then it goes through, it will see which one lights up, but currently we do not have any running. But when it goes through, it should light up. See, now it lights up and then it goes off. But that is just not how I do it. I don't want people to be able to see what they have yet. My slot machines that I make are sort of more of luck, so if you want it to be like a real slot machine where you could see what you get and it's a lot easier and not as hard, then just stop the video here. And if you want to learn how to make it so that there's a reward system and you can't see what you're getting yet, then just keep watching the video and I will explain that. Okay, so if you've stayed, that means that you want to see how to hide it, so when you play it, it will not show you your score, or whatever the light up is. And how to make the reward system. It's very simple for most of these. You just put a repeater so that, actually you put a repeater over here so that the line cannot come back from this when it loops through. Goes over here and lights up that, so that when you have it off, it will keep that one, it will turn that one able to be on, and these will not show any. So when I want to run it, you'll see the glass goes through, so glass came through, and that did not show, and that is because we have that little thing right there. So then you just do the exact same thing for the others. Just put a block below it, put a torch, and then power that torch. And you could power it any way you want. I just like to put the torch below it because it's neater and more compact. So for this side, just gonna do actually I'm gonna change this a little bit since we have the loop thing right there. So I'm gonna power it from the side and send this signal down through here and like that. And that may not work, so I'm just gonna try that just in case that won't work either. So I'm gonna do that and that, and there, that will work, except for it won't. Okay, that's simple. Let's do that. And this is not fun, and neither is that. So I'm pretty sure it should work now. This should not affect that. So now when we pull this, it will not show what you get ever. Then when you turn it off, it will show you. So I'm just gonna put some random glass in here to see if, I'm just gonna put it in like almost every block except for some of them, just to show you that it will not show you. So now it's in almost every block except for maybe this one. Yeah. Okay, so now it's in every block, if I'm not mistaken. And so there. Now glass is in every block. And when I pull this down, it does that. And I know exactly why. It's just this little glitch thing up here. So for that, I want to change this so that it actually does that. And I don't know why I did that before, because now it seems so simple, but I don't know. I just did that. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna try it like this. It may not work though. It might glitch or something. So right now that is on. So this should be on. Yeah, this. Wait, here, give me a second to figure this out. Okay, I was an idiot and forgot that I needed to turn it off for it to not show, so now it should not show. And see, now it is working. So the lamps are not lit up, and it works completely like this. And obviously, you wouldn't have the lamps way back here, you'll have them way up here. So now is the part for the reward system. Just gonna turn that off. So the reward system goes like this. You put your torches up like that, and that's pretty much the simplest part. This part is very easy once you get a way to power up here. So this one is a lot more compact than my other design over here that I showed you before, because I don't know, I guess I just made it better, because like I said, I make it different every single time, so there's never like one way to do this. So just gonna have this, and you're gonna want to make a AND gate so that if both of them are off, then this will turn on. And right here is where we are going to make the debug system. So right now this one is off. Okay, so this is how I want it to be. And it's going to come up, and right here it's going to come around, and right here is the debug system. So you want a sticky piston, any block. I just am using black for the rest of this part. And then this will come through. You want another repeater. You could have it right here, and actually I'll do it like that, but you have you either have redstone on this side and repeater on that side, or repeater on this side and redstone on that side. So either way, you need to have at least one repeater. You could have two repeaters if you wanted, though. Now, you just want to power both of them up to another AND gate, so that when both of these are on, and this one's on, it will give you a reward. So now I'm just going to turn it over here. And now it should, now you make the AND gate, another one. So right now it's off, and I'm going to just test it by placing one more glass, and it did not work. And that is, I don't know why. I'm going to check this. So, okay, so I get it now. I know what I was doing wrong. I did have to have this up here. So now this should be on. And you saw that that popped out now. So this is on, and you could just have like a little line of redstone coming over here. You could just have a repeater right here, and I'm actually going to do that to save space. And the way I did it over there. Just did this, made a little loop around it, and then I put glowstone in the middle because everyone likes glowstone except for the haters out there, and because it's ugly, but I like it. So there's the dispenser that pops out, and right now you could call yourself done. You could just get some diamonds, and so every time you win it will pop out. The reason it didn't pop out is because it won't update until it changes. So now this looks really ugly. We need to change this now. So just get blocks, get it going like this, make it really cute, and then line up the redstone over like this, and make it as close as you want or as far as you want. I'm gonna line it up right above this. So now I'm just doing that, and you could place it like back here, like on this design. I placed it sort of backwards into it, but it's just easier for me right here. So just gonna get a lamp and lights it up. You could have it like this, which is actually simpler because it's closer to the ground. Then you just cover all this ugly stuff up. Oh crap, no. And there, you got a slot machine. You could just make this into a room, place like up walls, and it's actually, you could just change all this black to green later if you want to make a green ceiling, and it's easily coverable. Just change all this to green. And then, yeah, so you could place this on your server like I did. You could do anything you want with it, and it's really fun to make. So if you like this, please subscribe, please like, please comment. Just do whatever you want to show your thanks and appreciation, and leave a comment for what you want me to show next. So bye.